This is kind of a really random video, more so for me to look back on than for anybody to like reblog or whatever. It doesn't matter to me either way. When I was younger, I grew up in a very strict Islamic household. Both of my parents are Muslim. My mother wore like the abaya, niqab. She wore a full hijab. Sometimes she even wore like the gloves on her hand. We never saw her feet because she had like the dark stockings on. I went to a private Islamic school most of my life when I was younger, and I was homeschooled for a bit, and I went to Islamic school on the weekends. So just our whole entire lives were so deeply rooted in Islam that we kind of didn't know what happened outside of our own little world that we had going on. So then I went to public school for high school. It was such a huge culture shock and so scary. The first day, I'm pretty sure that I jumped back in the car with my mom and went back home because there were so many people, and like you go from Islamic school where there were kids that we didn't even hardly speak English in Islamic school because everybody was from different places around the world, and then you get to this other school where it's like a trillion people. My high school had about 3,000 people in it, and my class in Islamic school, there were like 7 of us that graduated in my age group. So it was insane. After I started going, I was like shocked by how people outside of the little Islamic circle that I had going on acted, and how there were like guys and girls holding hands, and it was scandalous. I was like, Mom, people touch each other there, and she was like, yeah, I know, that's how it is in the real world. I'm like, why didn't anybody ever tell me this? I can touch boys. And then she like slapped me and was like, no. But anyways, yeah, so when I raise my kids, I'm going to raise them to know what to expect in the real world, as well as what's going to be expected of them Islamically, side by side, because my parents didn't raise me like that. They let me think that everybody in the whole world was Muslim, and then I find out that there's like Catholic people and Christian people, Jewish people, and all kinds of stuff. People who don't even believe that there's a God. That was insane to me, and like that concept was like, what? But there is though, and they're like, how do you know? And I'm like, because that's what my mom told me. And then I was forced to read, and I was forced to learn things on my own, not just follow what my parents said, and that's made me such a better person. I think so. You know, I love myself and stuff. So anyways, yeah, so I'm gonna like have a huge library and like make them watch the news all the time, and well, not Fox News, but like, you know, maybe some BBC and Al Jazeera. And I'll make them like really understand that the world is not just Muslim people, because it's gonna be scary for them when they grow up and realize that like they've been separated from everybody. Gosh, I was such a loser. Oh, my high school year sucked, guys.